Legend of Total War here with part 10 of my Shogun 2 Blitz campaign as the Order. Alright, so previously we just tore our way through the Hattori's land and we conquered our old ally, the Kita, whatever the fuck they're called, and with every last bit of movement that we had left, we managed to make it to Key over here. I decided to go for this one here first because it just makes it nice and tidy the way we want to sort of move around the place. We want to be backtracking as little as possible. Now, this is their bigger army. It would be better to get rid of that one, but maybe we'll get lucky and maybe they'll move it somewhere else. I don't know. Actually, to be honest, it would be better to fight them in the settlement here, unless there's like 5 archers. If there's 5 archers in there, that's going to be incredibly difficult to penetrate. And it might just be an idea just to bypass it for the time being. I don't know. Anyway, for the time being, we're here. We're not queer, and we're going to kill these bastards. So, there's one archer unit in here. Not a big deal. Let's just get on with it. I almost couldn't believe that I actually made it here. I mean, this is all of their movement points are completely spent now. If I had one movement point less, I wouldn't have made it. Unless, of course, I would have left some units behind, but that's not ideal. Because then next turn you could go pick them back up, and that uses up movement points. Okay, so major concern is, of course, the archer unit, which is up front here.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Well, we'll see about that. I mean, yeah, we will have, of course, have a glorious victory or whatever. But we'll just see how we go. I want some of the guys to come around this side. Most of them around here, though. Doesn't really matter which side's got most, or if it's even. So yeah, in regard to this here, we send them in, because they'll be the first to be disbanded at. In fact, I might even disband them at the end of this turn, because I'll be able to recruit from this settlement here, and this is a full stack, so I've got to leave someone behind. It's just a good way for us to cut costs. Because, you know, the cost of that unit, I don't think they perform as well as 2 of these regular Ashigaru. Careful where you're moving. Got to watch out for that little thing over there, so just move a bit further back. Fuck, nope. Stay right there. I just didn't know where they were. And I'm not concerned with ammunition, just shoot at whatever you feel like. As long as they don't come out to fight us, then they can't touch us. Except for the archers, they can shoot us. If they change their position. Okay, move in a little bit closer, because we've got to try and get these archers now. Okay, you come over here, get ready to climb the wall. A good amount of them have been killed, but you know, I'd love to kill all of them. I don't want to take any casualties. Okay, all the units that were down on the ground, there's only 7 of them left. What a waste. Gotta climb these guys up there to kill 7 men. The other alternative is to damage the settlements, and I'm not willing to do that, because then we can't recruit here this turn. And I want to recruit. Yeah, we're at Realm Divide here on turn 5. We're gonna need all the troops that we can get. How about you stop shooting? Because you're not gonna get them. Hey, I said stop shooting. Alright, good. However many men I lost, it doesn't even matter when it comes to that unit. I mean, it's not that expensive. It's not as expensive as a samurai, but still. I don't think it's worth that upkeep cost. It's too much. 10 men, not a big deal. Yep, just peacefully occupied. I was kind of hoping we could vassal it, because I'd actually be able to do it again, but nah, it's alright. I guess it's one of their original regions. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. So I don't think he can actually make it back in there. Just stay in the region. Anyway, someone's got to have no movement points for next turn. So yeah, I don't know. These guys might hit Yamato. Not necessarily. I don't know, because they'll go by the road. They might not have enough movement. Because one thing for me to do, it's another thing entirely for them. They might not be able to make it. Okay, we got the set 2 or something over here, the Miyoshi. Which one is it? The Miyoshi. Are we able to do deals with them? Everything is unacceptable now. Nobody's going to agree to anything. Diplomacy is completely out the window when Realm Divide hits. Alright, now we've sort of delayed this shit long enough. Now, these guys haven't done anywhere near as well as what the other ones did. They've only taken that one. I mean, that's an important one, but they took out an entire major faction as well. The thing is, these guys have just had further to travel, less dense regions. It's not like they haven't done a good job over time anyway. Alright, so I don't think we need to get closer. Who wants to do this? Do you want to do it? Or do you want to do it? Yeah, I want you to do it. I think I can get closer. Actually, there's no real need to do this, we need to backtrack. I should have done that. Doesn't matter. It's done now. Alright, so the reinforcing troops don't even have a general attached to it. Okay. All we need to do is make sure the Bo Ashigaru don't get inside the settlement. That's it. Now, I don't think we can vassalize them here because we've already taken their capital. Okay, enemy reinforcement should be showing him up from around over here, I think. Okay, there they are. Let's just hope we can do this without taking any casualties on these guys.
My lord! A glorious
Apart from that, the archers should have no problem dealing with this. Kind of sucks to see them, like, not in perfect shape. But, you know, that battle couldn't be avoided. I tried to find some way around it, but they wouldn't have it. Yeah, this is actually the settlement type where if they were to get up on the walls, I'd still be able to deal with it. Because there's nowhere for them to hide. Let them come up. It's not worth having these generals take damage. Yeah, if it's just one archer, no matter where they hide, they can be taken down. Should bring these guys up as well. Okay, we got this Yari Ashigaru running around over here. Just be careful of the Bo Ashigaru. Where is he? There. Okay, get back. Get back. Problem is, shooting up a hill doesn't do a lot of damage. But still, when you got this many archers shooting at you, and you're exhausted, maybe it will actually do something. Okay, he's not even going for us. Let's see if we can get a few pot shots in. Make the motherfucker rout. He's already wavering. God damn it. Okay, damage was pretty minimal. Alright, stop. But don't shoot. We lost like one man here and there. I shouldn't have done that. I'll need to send the generals to go run him down. Okay, the bow unit is over there. Just keep an eye on it. Can't go chase it down just yet. Okay, you guys come around over here. Would have been better if I just left them in the settlement. I could have easily killed them that way. It's not like ammunition's a concern. That's actually a really good place for us to shoot them. So, get in over here. How are you going with that? Getting close and just shoot. What, you want a written invitation? Fucking shoot. Okay, I think they took them all out. Because they're not even close to the red line they've stopped. There we go. Well, it's a good thing we've got extra replenishment right now. That certainly helps. Now these guys have got a hell of a trek to get to the next settlement. After this, it's in Uesugi territory. That's a very long way. I'm not sure if we can make it this turn. Okay, any chance you could finish them off? Just getting a little bit closer. There's only 9 of them left. Yeah, they're all within range. Good. Yeah, I was right to just wait them out in the settlement. You guys come around over here. These guys don't seem to want to move. I mean, if it would have been okay if they'd like hit a unit that had already not taken any damage, but they hit the ones that had taken the most damage. That was like the worst case scenario. I mean, one troop, not really a big deal, but it's still annoying. I haven't been using Inspire much at all lately because I haven't needed to. Only in dire situations where ammunition is actually going to be tight, should we even bother with it. It's just a waste of micromanagement where you just don't need it. Is that it? Or hang on, there's still something left. You leave the settlement, instant rout. They're samurai retainers, so we don't have to run them down. Now we still have to deal with their other army as well. That's a pain. This region's going to have great public order afterwards, though. So yeah, we won't be able to vassalize it, I don't think. Nope. And these guys become rebels. Their forces nowhere near as strong as what we have had to deal with in the past. The public order here, -9. That's good. Exempting that from taxation keeps it just fine. Alright, so these guys now need to make their way down here. So let's just see, how much movement do we have left? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 units, so basically half of their army, half of the army has completely wasted its, well not wasted, but used its movement points. So that's moving from here to there, and then from there to here. It's actually quite a distance, so we need to move from here to there. I don't think they're going to make it. And the thing is, if we're sitting in foreign territory, we get no recovery. Unless they're our allies, and we still don't get full recovery from that. It might be best to end the turn for them right there. Because if we can't take that, then there's no point. I think that's their capital, so... Alright, well, I'll pause the recording here as I... Oh, we'll still go deal with that. Well, I'll pause the recording as I get myself into position to fight this motherfucker. Okay, so we're in position over here to finish off the Mogami rebels. And we'll just send in... Who are we going to send in to do this? Who do we really need to level up? That guy though, he's gets commission, minus 32 resistance. I suppose he doesn't really need any more than that. Alright, I'm gonna send in the faction leader. Auto resolve would yield a great result, so we just have to do better than that. I want to fight this similarly to the way I did it against the Date, except I just want to make sure that the units that are already damaged are in positions where they're not likely to get shot. It might even be an idea to hold them back, don't even let them participate. I don't know. Need to get organised. They're up on a pretty massive high ground. It's okay, I can crack that. Anyway, they'll probably come off the high ground to come and get us once they see just how hopeless it is to just sit there and defend. So these units here that have 118, if they take any casualties on this, I'm going to be really annoyed. Because they've only got 2 archer units. The thing is, holding them back means that they're not going to shoot. And I want them to shoot. I just don't want them to get shot. I want the other ones to get shot. Not too concerned about Yari Ashigara or anything like that, because that can just be merged and combined as soon as we get the opportunity. Alright, so these guys need to go pretty wide. What the fuck is this guy doing? What are they up to? Right, so where are these guys? They're in the goddamn... Okay, no. Tell you what you're going to do with them? You're going to leave them in reserve. I can't afford for them to take damage. Okay, quick, move behind the line. Go, move it, don't reform, just get behind the fucking line. You can see them coming there. He's not getting through here. You gotta be mindful of what you're doing. And he's not, he's... Oh, the fucking prick! He pushed right through, but is he going to do damage? Yes, he is. Come on, annihilate him. God damn it. The one unit I didn't want to take damage is taking damage. Well, it's not a huge deal. So what, is he broken?
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Okay. Quick. I mean, they sacrificed their general just to essentially annoy me, but they annoyed me in the exact way that I didn't want to get annoyed. These guys have to stand back, because you can see when they shoot over the heads, they're terrible at it. Oh God, please don't target my guys there. Get him out of there. Fuck me. Alright, why aren't you shooting? Get in there, shoot the bastards. Okay, now you guys move forward again. This guy's taking a little bit of damage, nothing major. So yeah, these guys come forward, and then he's going for my general. Move him back. Shoot this prick here if you can. Just try and get the army to rout. If this guy here routs, I don't think they're going to last a particularly long time. Finish this one off. Okay, they're all just about destroyed. Get rid of him. Okay, apart from what happened there, it actually went really well, I think. Okay, now just get them to stop. No more shooting. Don't end the battle just yet. Because we've got units to run down. I don't want to have to fight these guys again. We should prioritize the bow Ashigaru, because they're the worst of what we have to fight. Sort of. It should still be annihilated because they've already run away once this turn and their forces are nowhere near capable of amassing another defense. Alright, that should do it. So yeah, good battles in terms of numbers, but they hit us right where we didn't want them to. They even pulled the guy fucking back out of the combat. They pushed right through the goddamn line. 80 men lost. It's still a 10-to-1 kill ratio. I really didn't want that guy to take damage. Yeah, and he's out of there. So that ends that faction completely. And public order in Ugo is pretty good. Alright, now we just continue moving down along here. So I'll pause the recording until something interesting comes about. Okay, so I've made a bunch of movements, and I really feel like I'm going to have to explain exactly what the fuck happened over here. Okay, so these guys, god damn it. From here, oh well, where were we? We were about here, we moved down to here. I got to about here, and then realised I still had quite a bit of movement left. And so what I did was I bribed the Uesugi for military access, offering them regular tribute 2,000 for 20 turns for military access, and just to see how far I could get. Now, obviously, I couldn't make it to the settlement here. I got to about there before I just completely ran out of movement. However, I thought the distance between here and here and here and here is much different. Here would be preferable. So what I did was I got to about here and I ran out of movement, and I thought to myself, fuck, I'm in a dilemma. I don't know which one's the better option. Either I could bypass these armies here because we weren't at war straight away, stand right there. I won't be able to recover anything during the end turn, but these guys here won't be able to get back to Echigo in time. So these guys here, how many regions do they have? The Uesugi only have one region. Right. So we will have to deal with them, one way or another. The other thought was to get to here. Now, when I got to here, I started leaving behind all the guys who didn't need to have troops recovered. Like this one here, big deal, left a small one behind. So, all of these guys here don't require much replenishment. What I do is, ones that had like, there's 157 and 156, merge them so that these guys here all need recovery. So we got to this point here, and I realized I didn't want to pay them 2,000 on the end turn because it would end the turn and they wouldn't declare war on me, where previously they would. So I declared war on them. Then this guy automatically teleported back over here. I was like, what the fuck? So then I had to move him one step further, which worked somehow. And now we've got this. Now what we can actually do here is attack this, even though that unit there has absolutely no movement left, because they're right on top of each other. And fighting this battle manually is pointless. But luckily, auto-resolve will yield 0 casualties. Well, was that actually 1? Ah, 1 casualty. Who lost the man? I can't even tell who lost it. Hopefully it was... It had to be someone in this army here, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, he has no movement left. None of them have any movement, otherwise I wouldn't have left them behind. Now these guys here during the end turn will not attack them. If they do attack them, just withdraw. We just withdraw back over here. So it suits our purposes just fine. And I've also got troops recruiting here, which they'll join up with him, and they'll have no movement, so we use them to glitch our way down to Ichigo, take this, defeat the Uesugi however we need to. This is a bit of a concern here. I need boats to get it, so we have to purchase the boats, and we still have to leave. We can't just stay here. So we'll have to recruit some troops from here and there to eventually take Sato. Sato can be taken on the last turn, doesn't really matter. Even though it's quite a rich region, not a priority to take right now. We hit Ichigo, then we have to hurry down and hit Kozuke before they hit Shimotsuke. So I did set some recruitment up here, but I don't think I'm going to need it because I will definitely be able to make it there next turn. I will wipe them out. Then we're going to hit North Shinano, Hida, hit Echu, hit Noto, Kaga. I think that's as far as I'll be able to get. If I can get any further, then that's great. Echizen, the Ikko Iki, they'll declare, just about everyone that I bought it is going to declare war on me. These guys over here are going to leave the settlement, they're going to go hide over here, which is why we have to get that settlement there, because we can take this one easily enough, because they're going to leave it abandoned, and we can wipe them out without having to fight their army, especially if they're sitting in an allied territory. Now there's also a chance, a very slim chance, that I might be able to take Kyoto next turn. Now if I manage to do that, then that beats the old short campaign victory that I saw someone do years ago, where I think they did short campaign victory in 12 turns, but I don't think they used the movement bug. But that doesn't matter, we're not going for short campaign victory, we're going for a full map. That's what my blitzers do. Now another thing is that, okay, when I didn't recruit in these regions, the Takeda came down here, which was fine, I didn't have a problem with that. But when I did start recruiting, because I got these recruitment orders set in place, when I did start recruiting, then they went over this way. Now that's a problem because that's Musashi, we haven't recruited any troops there. And if they're standing here at the end turn, on turn 6 or whatever, they might be able to hit that settlement, where I don't know if I can actually hit Kai on that turn. And even if I do, how many troops will I have here? No general. We've got 12 here at the moment. We're going to have 16. But then we've also got to get them together somehow. So someone's going to run out of movement. I reckon we could do it. So if he's standing right there, but I kind of want him to come down here. And then these guys will go and... Fuck, I might even be able to bypass and go around over here and hit Kai that way. So what I might do recruit from here. Stop recruiting from here. Make them want to attack Sunpu. What the fuck? Well, it was Suriga, whatever the fuck it's called. We'll see if that makes a difference. I haven't tested that yet. I don't need to construct anything. We've got to be very careful with our finances. Okay, I think I've done everything that I can. Diplomacy is completely worthless now. Let's move on. So Takeda declares war. Now he went back down that way. Okay, quickly load back. It's what the Takeda are up to that concerns me the most. That's the only thing that I find variable. So coming back down to here again, I want them to come down into this region. Now, do they not do it if I don't recruit? Well, let's just test this out. If I don't recruit in any of these regions, because if I bring these guys together, they can still beat him, or just bypass him even. Actually, how about you recruit, and you stay recruiting as well. That I won't be able to use them. Because all we need to do is get them to Kai. It doesn't matter if they're not necessarily a full stack. Get them to Kai, and then I'll swing them around to South Shinano, and then that'll probably be the end of the road for them. So not a hell of a lot of use, but I don't want to divert my army to come down here and deal with Kai. I can if I need to, but I don't want to. Alright, let's see if that makes a difference. With how the Takeda behave. Nope, it didn't change what I wanted it to. It could simply be that a variable somewhere else changed things along the way, and that might be what's causing it. And I might as well just leave it as it is. So I'm going to exempt that region from recruitment, and we'll just see if he still comes down this way. Yeah, see? He changed his mind. Now he's sitting in my region, so all we don't have to attack him, we just bypass him. Go around him. Everyone's declaring war, that's okay. The only thing I was concerned about was Takeda. Because we could wipe him out next turn. Now, we saw Honma move over there. Yep. I know of all this. It's problematic, but it's okay. More recruitment. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but that's cool. Now, a little bit of a concern. Potentially, troops have landed there. I mean, we haven't seen them land yet, and if they do land, they'll be halted for a turn. I mean, they moved along. They could just be a trade ship that we saw. I mean, I don't really know. They wouldn't be very strong anyway, but they'd easily be able to take Ugo. And because I'm not recruiting any troops here, that could bite me in the ass. I may need to look ahead to the next turn to see if it makes a difference. Anyway, they'll move across over here. That shouldn't be a problem. So, yeah. These guys here, they hit to Echigo, Kozuke, North Shinano. If they need to, they can hit Kai. But I'm pretty sure that these guys here, if I put them all together, there's 4, 8, 12, 14. Pick them up as they go. I should be able to get to Kai using the bug. And since we'll already have taken North Shinano, we'll vassalize and then destroy the Takeda. And then just move as far as we can to South Shinano as possible. Yeah, I think that'll work. it's kind of good that he's sitting there. That way we just don't have to deal with his army. It doesn't really matter if there's lots of public order problems here. Like, we had heaps of problems with Eager as well, I guess, because the guy didn't take it. But it's going to be under control now. Okay, another thing, we need to sort out all of these problems. So pretty much every single region now needs to switch whatever it's on. So I'll probably just fix that up in my own time, because that's a lot of things. So every region that's flashing needs to have its tax turned off. Every region that's black, turned back on. So we're probably gonna, it could even be in the red to begin with, but as we continue to conquer settlements, it'll be fine. Anyway, we've got 17,000. That'll last us a little while yet, and then next turn we just tax them again. So that should be fine. And any vassals that we make, like where we should be able to vassalize the Uesugi, and hopefully we can get a bit of money out of them from that. And hopefully we can just keep vassaling as we go, and just keep getting more units so that we can keep moving. That's the ideal situation. His honor is still exactly where it needs to be, so that's good. Alright, I think we'll leave it there and end the episode. Okay guys, so that's the end of this one, so like and subscribe. Part 11 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.